All right, number 18. Juan purchased an antique that had a value of $200 at the time of purchase. Each year, the value of the antique is estimated to increase by 10% over its value the previous year. The estimated value of the antique in dollars 2 years after purchase can be represented by the expression 200A, where A is a constant. What is the value of A? Okay. So the value of the antique increased by 10% each year. So it's at 10% of the total value. Okay. So this is actually an exponential growth question because we're not increasing by the same dollar amount. It's 10% of the total value. Um, so the value will increase, will get bigger and bigger as the thing increases. Okay. So what we can do here is this. First, since it's exponential growth, we can write out an exponential growth model here. For exponential equations, always y equal to a times r to the x power. Okay, y equal to a times r to the x power. So the a value is always the number that we begin with, right? Or the initial value. Is the initial value. So that's the number that we begin with. So in this case, it'll be 200. Okay, so it'll be $200. That's what we begin with. And then the R value is the growth rate. Okay, so it's a ratio that we multiply each time from one number to the next. See here, it increases 10% each year. So the R value will be, it won't be just 10%. We have to do 1 plus 10%. Okay, so it's a percent increase, we add it to 1. Right, it's a percent decrease, we subtract from 1. So this is 10% will be 1 plus 0.1, okay, which is 1.1. All right, 10% is 0.1, so we add it, will be 1.1. So that's the growth rate. Okay, so it'll be what goes into the parentheses here. That's the ratio that we multiply to get to the next number. Okay, and then raised to the exponent. Exponent is the number of years in this case, right? That's the amount of time in this case. So in this question, it's going to be 2 years. Okay, because you want to know what's the value antique 2 years after purchase. Okay, so see here, this model pretty much we can solve this 1.1 squared. Okay, we solve this out. This actually will be, well, we don't have a calculator to multiply this out. So we do 1 times 1 is 1, and then 1 times 1 is 1. Put a 0 there, and then do 1 times 1 here, and then 1 times another 1 so 1. And we add these up, we get 1, 2, 1. Okay, but we have 2 decimal points, so we have to put it right there at 2 decimal points. So we should have 1.21. That's actually the number that we need to multiply. Okay, so to solve for the final value of the antique after 2 years, so it's actually 200 times 1.21. So then they said the value is 200 times A. Well, A value had to be this number then. Okay, so that will be the 1.21. So that will be the A value. Okay, which is also the answer of this question. Okay, so this one we had to understand the exponential growth and how we represent that. So we can plug it in, and then t is 2, so the exponent is actually 2. That is 2 years. So, and then 1.1 squared is 1.21. Okay, so that should be our final answer.